What's going on, people? And welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bass, and joining me as
Hello,
always,
hello,
Kamal.
my brother.
Game
Hello.
week 7.
Yes, 7 weeks, almost 2 months of the
Almost two
Premier
months
League
of
being
Premier League
back.
football. It's
How
fantastic,
good's that?
man.
I love
It's
Premier
already
League. So
been
happy.
it's already been so good.
I know, and this is the last week before another 2-week gap for international breaks.
International breaks. Yes. International breaks.
All the international breaks. So
Well, it would give us some time to actually sit down and figure out how we're going to do our Premier League predictions. So I think it'd be a good time for it.
It would. So
Do you want to get right into it?
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
Let's get right into it for our predictions. I'll head over to the prediction page.
Do it.
Let's do it. Because I have to go. My late dinner has arrived.
Yes, Tony.
All right. So game week 7's predictions. First game up at Old Trafford is Manchester United versus Everton.
Yes, first game of the week back. Big win against the Villarreal, which we needed, which we should have been a result regardless, right?
Yeah.
And I mentioned it in our recap of last week's predictions that we're starting to become Moment FC, where we really hope for moments,
Yeah.
we really hope for moments, we hope for results, and we can't keep doing that. But, this Everton team, yes, they're doing well. Yes, they're doing some good, but at the same time, it's this Everton of every year. It's the Everton of every year, Tell me what's the difference between this year and last year's?
There's no much difference. Maybe without James. There's no James.
Yeah. No, yeah. So I'm going to go for a United 3-1 win.
United 3-1 win. I think I lost the page. There it is. Yes. Okay. United 3-1 win. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. United 3-1 win. Yeah, I have to agree with you there, but sometimes Everton can be a bit hard to beat. And this is a must. This is a must win. Like, he's got to bounce back with a victory here, especially against the game against Aston Villa.
Yes.
So because it's a must win, Ronaldo's mentality will be very important for this game. I think you guys should be winning this. I think I'm gonna go for I'm going to go for a 2-0 Manchester United victory here. Yeah. Just because based on, this is a must-win game. And Ronaldo's mentality will be so important here for this bounce back. So I'm going to go for a 2-0 win at Old Trafford for Man United. Moving on. Next one, Wolves versus Newcastle United.
Wolves winning against, who was it last week? Did they beat 1-0?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. They beat someone 1-0. Jimenez with the first goal since, obviously cracking his skull.
I think it was who was it? Who did they beat? I can't remember who they beat.
It wasn't Watford. It wasn't Watford. It might have been Burnley.
I think it was either Norwich or Burnley, to be honest.
Either one of them. Okay. But yeah, Newcastle coming off a draw.
Burnley played against Leicester. Sorry. Yeah, yes, so I think it was Norwich.
Newcastle coming off that draw to Watford. They almost lost that game as well, almost in extra time as well. So that was a good game, very good game. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in this one. I don't really see a winner. If I do see a winner, I reckon Wolves will take it. But for now, I am going with a 2-2 result.
I can't see a clear winner here. Both teams are struggling this season. Wolves just recently got their first win for the season.
First?
I think it was the first. Was it? Let's have a look at the table. Wait. Go. Where am I?
Oh, the second.
The second win. Okay, my bad. Sorry, second win of the season. Newcastle also struggling still without Callum Wilson.
They beat Watford.
Did they?
Their first win. Yeah, that's who their first
Ah,
win.
yes. Okay.
And last week they beat Southampton.
Look, I do think Wolves should be too strong for Newcastle, but I haven't been seeing anything from Wolves lately.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same old story with the Adama Traore. I don't know what's happening there. They got Jimenez back. He scored his first goal back from injury, which is fantastic for him.
Yes.
But I don't think they're good enough to beat this Newcastle side, which is why I'm gonna go for a draw as well.
A draw is a good result.
I'm gonna go for a draw. I'm gonna go for 1-1, just because I don't really see Wolves scoring more than 2 goals or more than 1 goal, really. Okay, move on. Burnley versus Norwich. Norwich still have not registered
the relegation
a point yet.
Yes.
They're always too good for the championship, but too shit for the Premier League. They don't really change their tactics much, do they? When they step up, especially when they're playing against top teams, they just like to go at them, and that's and they try and play that expansive football, and they get found out all the time. I think Burnley should be too strong for Norwich. Burnley is a big physical team with a lot of tall, big players. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Burnley win.
Yes, 1-0. I'm going to go for I reckon Norwich will pull something from this. I reckon I'm going to go for a 2-1 Norwich win.
Okay. 2-1 Norwich win. That leaves us for the next one, which is at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea versus Southampton. I think Chelsea
back-to-back 1-0 losses. Lost last week against City. Didn't show any signs of winning that game. Went to Juve, didn't look like they were going to win that game either. Sorry. What's it called again? There was a quote that I had saved. I think it was something about Chelsea. It was so funny. It was literally so funny to me. If I can find it for you, it goes. First game they conceded to Jesus. Jesus.
And Mohamed.
They conceded to
Mohamed.
Chiesa. What's his name again? Chiesa?
Chiesa.
Chiesa, and now they played the Saints, like all like.
But they also consider to Mohamed as well. Salah.
Yeah, Mohamed, Jesus, Chiesa, and now they played the Saints, right? Which was so funny to me. But this Chelsea team should beat this Southampton team.
Oh, yeah. Lukaku should be bullying the hell out of this Southampton defense.
At the same time, cool. Congratulations. You've bullied a Southampton defense where their lead defender has gone to a different club.
Yeah.
Right? Why couldn't you bully City? Why couldn't you bully Liverpool? Right?
Look, this is what Lukaku is good at and he's always been good at, is just bullying the small teams. When it comes against the big teams, like it goes to his head. Like I don't know what's wrong with his mentality when he plays against Liverpool or he plays against City. Against the big teams, he does not perform. He's quiet, like a mouse. You don't hear a peep from him.
Same Lukaku that was at United, bro.
Yeah, it was the same Lukaku. He's always been that Lukaku. He's not really a big game. He's not a big game player.
He's not.
Which is why he'll do well against Southampton, and I think Chelsea will beat them 3-0.
I'm going to go for a 3-0 as well.
All right.
I just think that's crazy to me how, and he comes back and he's like, oh, I'm here to prove myself.
Well, he is.
All right, cool. You're here to prove yourself. Prove yourself against a big team. Show us that you're not the same.
Well, do you consider Tottenham to be a big team?
No.
Because he did bully Tottenham. I have to admit, he did bully Tottenham. It's just that he wasn't selfish. He gave a lot of passes away.
Yeah, but it's Tottenham. Like, weren't they a man down also?
Oh yeah, I think they were. They were,
or something like that. No, they weren't. But he literally got bullied for 45 minutes, and then he woke up in the second half.
That's true. Yeah.
Right.
That's
Say it was a whole different Tottenham. Say this Tottenham team was
what Pochettino's Tottenham.
Yeah, Pochettino's Tottenham. That would have been 2-0, 3-0 up.
Yeah, probably.
Right, you give him the chance. You get what I mean?
Yeah, and
so
Spurs did have a lot of chances first half as well.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah. So
moving on.
Go for it. Yeah. Leeds versus Watford
at Ellen Road.
Leeds in relegation, which is so crazy to me. Watford sitting in about 12th. You know, I don't know what's going on with this Leeds team. Are they going to pull a Sheffield United and just buckle?
That would be I don't know. That would be so weird. Like how many teams now that's been done to where they come up one season and then the next season they do well in the Premier League and then they just flop the next season and go down.
But what is it with this Leeds team that all of a sudden is not working?
I think it just Bamford looks tired. He looks flat. All these players have just worked their asses off last season and they just look tired.
Maybe it was no proper break. There was no proper break for them either.
Maybe. I think so.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, I also don't think they have the depth to continue that kind of pace and that kind of form.
No, I think they do.
I don't think
they do have the depth. That's all right. It's just that the same players are trying to perform week in, week out, and it's not working out. That's what it is. And plus, look, and it hasn't been easy for them either. They have played some tough teams. Like they played us in the first week. They played you guys in the second week.
No, they played us in the first week.
Oh, was it? Was it them? They played us maybe second week or something.
Yeah, but they played us. We pumped them opening week 5-1. 5-1.
And I think it was like last week they played against Everton, I think. You know, like, it hasn't been easy for them. This is this should be an easy one for them. You know what I mean? So
I don't know. This Watford team is they're very good. I like this Watford team.
Well, I like the Watford team. I like this team as well, and they've been playing very well. Especially, I've especially been a fan of Ismaila Sarr. Been killing it, which is why, but on paper, Leeds United should be beating this Watford team.
Yes, so I'm going to go for a 2-1 Watford win.
You know what? I'm going to make it interesting and go the other way. And I'm going to say I'm going for a 3-1 Leeds win.
Now, this is the big one. This is the big one right now.
Oh yeah. This is the match that's going to prove.
This is like that underdog match. This is like one where a lot of people will be watching because it's going to be a very good one, right? Brighton, very good form at the start of the season. 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. Arsenal, the 3 losses and the 3 draws. So no draws for Arsenal yet, right? The past 2 seasons, this Brighton Arsenal game has been very feisty.
Yeah.
Arsenal coming off the big North London win, 3 on a row all of a suddenly. Brighton.
Flying high. Top 4, top 5 now, Brighton?
No, they're equal second.
They're equal second. Wow.
6-1 goal difference.
There you go.
Right. This will be very, very crazy, right? And I reckon this is the game you've got to prove that, Arsenal or something. Because, you can beat all the small teams, but unless you beat a bigger team, it doesn't mean anything to me, bro. Literally.
Look, they beat Tottenham. Tottenham, for the last 5 seasons, Tottenham have finished above Arsenal in the table.
I don't know, bro. I don't
know what I mean?
anything yet. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go for a 3-2 Arsenal win.
Ooh, I think it's the first time you've actually gone for an Arsenal win this season.
Yeah, I reckon. It's time to. I give props where props is due, and if Arsenal can do it, then good on them. And I think they can do it against this team.
I think so too. I think so too. I think the way they've been showing.
But again, they do have to keep this team fit.
Oh yeah,
they need to keep this team fit to compete, because
Hmm.
they start losing people out to they have a Liverpool kind of season they had last year, where all your players left, right, and centre were getting injured.
Yeah.
Nah, not good. I understand you're trying to compete and whatnot, but how are you going to compete when half your players are out injured? Literally,
That's true. Well, their first 3 games, Arsenal had half of their squad injured. They didn't have.
They were getting pumped left, right, and centre.
They were. They were playing the Callum Chambers as a centre back.
Xhaka, Kolasinac and shit were playing
as a left back. Yeah.
So
and Tini for me is a bit injury prone too. So
he is.
It's a good thing.
He's good. He's good when he's fit, but once he's injury prone, he's just shocking.
That's true. It's not good enough. But that's why I think Arteta brought in a new left back as a backup to Tini, because he knows how injury prone Tini is. And he's been not bad too. That young boy, what's his name? Tavares or Tavares?
I don't pay attention to them.
I think he came from was it Benfica? I think it was.
Might have been. I don't know.
For like £9 million. Anyways, Brighton versus Arsenal gonna be a big game. This is the big test for Arsenal.
It is, and it's so funny that we're saying that about an Arsenal team.
Yeah, it is funny,
right?
Yeah, it just shows how much they've dropped off.
Literally, the big test. It's all fun and dandy. It's the fact that they said, oh, "Okay, cool." It should have been the other way around. That this is the big test against Tottenham, where Tottenham weren't even a test for them.
No, it wasn't.
It's the fact that you're saying that Brighton. Brighton's
the top 6. Brighton's the top 6 team,
Brighton are not going to be in this top 6 for much longer. Literally, right?
Look, last year we were saying the same thing about West Ham. That West Ham not going to be in the top 5 for much longer.
At this, West Ham were always like this back in the day.
What do you mean? Back in the day? West Ham's always been relegation fodder.
No. So when they used to stay at Upton Park, they used to be killers.
Not really.
Bro.
They've been relegated like 3 or 4 times in the Premier League era.
Nah, bro.
They made Europa once, like in the last 15 years.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do think that Brighton will not. There's no way that Brighton can keep up this kind of form. But again, I'm going to go for Arsenal in this game.
Okay, I'm also going to go for an Arsenal win just because the way they played against Tottenham, because the way I see how they fought for each other, and that's bringing a lot of good, positive things into the dressing room for sure. I see Odegaard as a leader.
Yeah, but the fact that you have to have Odegaard as a leader.
Yeah, I know, but he looks like a leader, dude. He's looking like a leader on that against Tottenham. Ramsdale looks like a leader against Tottenham.
Yes, he does.
These things, what I'm seeing are positive things that Arsenal
positive things. Yes,
can go far this season, especially with that in the Europe football. I would not even rule them out as a top 6, top 7 to bring them back into Europe for next year.
Where would you hope they would finish? Would you just be happy, okay, any European spot? Or would you want a certain European
What do you mean? Like if I'm an Arsenal fan?
Yes.
If I was an Arsenal fan, I would say I want Arsenal to look. That first team,
minimum Europa.
That first team, it should be good enough to finish 5th.
Yes, should be good enough to finish qualifications. Yes.
Yeah. Yes. It's not good enough for top 4 yet. because
It's
there's a
not
lot
good
of
enough for top four, bro. Look at the top four teams: City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United. That's my top four.
they can't compete with City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and United. I'm sorry.
No. Yes, I agree. I
I'm
agree
sorry.
with that one.
Against Brighton, yes, I think they'll beat Brighton. That's why I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win at the Amex.
The Amex, which is a big one too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a huge game.
Bro,
But then again, Brighton can surprise us, which they've been doing. Didn't they get a draw against Man City? I think they did, didn't they? I don't know.
That was Southampton.
It was Southampton. Oh yeah, 0-0. That's right.
That was Southampton.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
But my question to you is: say Arsenal do lose to this Brighton team, and it isn't convincing. So Brighton beat them convincingly, easy.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not like, oh yeah, cool. Oh, it was like, oh, easy win. No stress. For Brighton.
Yeah.
What do you do with Arsenal? Do you still be like, oh, it's still very early in the season, they'll find that form?
No,
again?
it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
Do you have to do something about it? Do you think they have to do something about it because bro? Like, what do you do? Do you sack?
I don't think so. No, they're not going to sack anyone. The reason being is that they're not going to find anyone better. They're not going to go and get Conte. They're not going to go and get Zidane.
They won't find anyone that will go to them.
Exactly. So they have to back Arteta, which they have, and they'll continue to do so until someone
comes up.
Look, I reckon they're going to give him, regardless of form, regardless of the results, I reckon they're going to give him, let's say, whole season. The whole season until next season comes up and see what their options are.
All right, we'll move on to the next one. West Ham, which should be a very good game too. West Ham, Brentford.
Yes, another London derby. It's gonna be a huge game, dude. I can't predict this. Look, I would like Brentford to win this because it's gonna be a massive underdog story.
Yes,
and it will continue. For football, I would love it if Brentford, gets like top 6 or something, top 7. Yeah, it'd be fantastic for football. But with West Ham's form as well, sorry. Thank you.
Yeah, with West Ham's form, they're just killer, bro.
They're killing it, man. Even in Europa, they're doing so well to top in their group.
Yeah.
Which is why I think, and with Mikel Antonio back from injury, it just adds that.
No, he wasn't even injured. He just had a red card.
Oh, was he? He was suspended.
Yeah, he was just suspended. He wasn't injured.
Well, with him back in the squad now, it just gives him that extra edge to just dominate and kill off teams. Which is why I think West Ham will win this game. They're not going to be as stupid as Liverpool and go toe-to-toe. I think they'll just kill it off and win 2-1.
2-1? That's all right.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go even 3-1. 3-1 to West Ham.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go for a 2-0. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Chelsea. Not Chelsea.
Brentford?
No, West Ham win.
Oh, 2-0 West Ham. Done.
Yeah.
Because I still see them a bit leaky in defense. I reckon, look, as much as Rice is a brilliant midfield orchestra, like I don't know how you even say it. He's just a brilliant commander of that midfield. I think they're still like leaky at the back. Then again, with Kurt Zuma as well, he played so well against Man United. Dude, what a bargain. Who knows? Okay. Next one, Tottenham versus Aston Villa. This, of course, is at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Yeah,
this is a big one too. I can't see a winner in this one, to be honest. I'm not going to lie.
Look, this is a must-win for Tottenham. Tottenham have lost 3 on the bounce now in the Premier League. This is a must-win, or else Nuno's job is on the line. Do you think they'll sack Nuno if it doesn't like
win? Who are you gonna get?
That's true. Like he was the 8th or 9th pick as well. He wasn't like first pick. 11th pick.
They could literally make a starting 11 of all the players.
all the managers that were shortlisted or approached. Yeah, that's true. Who they're going to get? I don't know who they'll get.
Mm-hmm.
Who would go Tottenham? I'm not even sure. Maybe Tim Sherwood. Do they have any heroes that will go there? Like maybe Ledley King?
I'm going to say a 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw.
Mm-hmm.
That still won't be good enough for Tottenham. A draw will be good for Aston Villa.
Yep.
But that's not good enough for Tottenham. And I really can't see Tottenham winning either. I really see Aston Villa has better players.
I agree.
On form right now, Aston Villa's players are killer.
I agree.
I'm going to go for a 1-0 Aston Villa win. Yeah, 1-0 Aston Villa.
Yes, sorry, I was looking at the New England. I was looking at the England lineup, the England picks.
Oh, yeah. The squad.
Yes, the England squad.
Is it friendlies or what is it? Is it World Cup qualifiers?
I think so. I'm not sure.
All right, the next one at Selhurst Park is Crystal Palace versus Leicester City. Leicester's been in really poor form, drawing to Burnley last week, 2-2. You know, a team that last season were challenging for top 4. They have dropped off the mark so bad that I think Crystal Palace will give them a run.
Like, how bad? It's shocking to see them all the way in 13th, man. They've lost their last 3 out of 5.
Do you reckon it's too early, or do you reckon they've just dropped it? They've just dropped.
They've dropped, but it's still early. It's still early, but you can tell that they're not as hungry as they were
last season. Yeah.
Right.
Because now you got West Ham is in so good form. Everton is also a challenger for that European spot. Arsenal as well is also a challenger for that European spot. Can you fit Leicester in somewhere? I cannot really see it.
But it just matters about if they can continue their form.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
I will say, I reckon this Crystal Palace team, they're off and on.
Yeah. Well, they've always been off and on, you know.
I literally can't. I can't. Like, I'd say Leicester. If this was last season, I'd
Leicester
say Leicester
for sure.
Easy.
Yeah.
Again, this is another one I can't predict. So I think I'm gonna go a 2-1 Crystal Palace win.
2-1 Crystal Palace.
2-1 Crystal Palace, bro.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking maybe Crystal Palace, but Leicester should have the quality to beat Crystal Palace, especially with Patrick Vieira. He is a debutant in the Premier League. Not as a player, of course, we know him as a player. He was a brilliant player, but as a manager. And this is why, in the beginning, before even the league started, I thought Crystal Palace will struggle really badly.
Yeah, because they've been doing it every season, but like struggling.
Yeah, I thought Vieira would probably get sacked or get relegated or something.
He'd be the first one to get sacked.
Yeah. But it seems like I think Nuno might get the sack first.
Nuno, yeah. But at one point it was also
Arteta.
It was Arteta, yes.
Yeah, before the season, Arteta was actually
during when they lost the first 3, it was Arteta's the favorite.
Yeah. I think it was first 3, yeah. And Arteta was a favorite to get sacked.
Yeah.
But he's turned it around, and we'll see against the Brighton game. We'll see.
It's still very early, but we'll see.
We'll see. You know what? I'm going to go for a Leicester win. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Leicester win because Crystal Palace were also lucky against Tottenham to get that red card.
Yeah, but bro, regardless of lucky or not, they still played very, very well.
Yeah, but that red card that just completely.
The Lokonga, yeah.
No, it was Tottenham red card.
Lokonga.
Was Tanganga.
Tanganga.
Tanganga's red card really just killed it off for him and gave Crystal Palace the win. Which is why I'm going to go for a Leicester victory. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Leicester win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, 2-0. Okay,
Now,
last but
big
not
one,
least,
bro.
it's our match day of the week. This is the big one.
Oh.
This is a huge one.
This has been early. The past couple of seasons, this has been the one that's been called the early title league deciders.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
Which is very, very important now because, obviously Liverpool aren't being talked about as much favourites as they should be.
Oh, we're just chilling back, bro.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
We're just chilling.
And now they're winning more and more games. There's no more chilling.
Yeah.
It's starting to be like, oh, you know what? Like Liverpool are sneaking under the radar. City, I don't think are fully fit. Fully there yet. Like fully, like.
What do you mean by not fully fit? To me, it just looks to me that they're missing a striker. They need a striker.
Well, I just think they're not fully gelling as much. I think they're going to struggle. I think they're going to struggle.
I have to say, I feel bad for Jesus because we keep saying that City are missing a striker, and then Jesus is like, "Hello,"
Yeah.
What am I?
He scores against
Chelsea.
Yeah. So, yeah,
but against PSG. It really showed. It really showed that they're missing a quality striker.
PSG, bro. They're a whole different units, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, look at them, bro. But yeah,
that goal, that Messi goal, his first goal for PSG. God damn.
Yeah, Messi. I'm gonna go for, unfortunately, and I hate that I'm saying this. I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Liverpool win.
I didn't really see which way you're gonna go because it's like both teams who win this are unfortunate for you anyway.
Yeah. So
you're gonna go for a 3-1 Liverpool win?
Yes. I see Liverpool winning it. Yeah,
dude. To be honest, I can't even see a winner. I cannot even see a winner in this game. I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw. And it's not good enough because we're playing at Anfield and we should beat City at Anfield.
And you've been beating them recently, like the past couple of seasons. Yes, the past couple of seasons you have.
Dude, we got pumped 4-1 last season.
By City?
Yeah.
At home?
Yeah. I'm not sure if it was at home or not.
No, it wasn't at home. 4-1. It wasn't at home. Was it? Yeah, let me
check it up. Check up last season. I know we drew. There was one time we drew 1-1, and then the other time we got pumped like 4-1. And then the year before that, we got pumped 4-0 towards the end of the season.
Oh, it was. Yes, it was.
When they gave us the guard of honor, if you remember.
Yes.
Like they gave us a guard of honor, the little shocking one, and then they pumped us 4-0. Yeah. After we won the league, of course. That didn't really matter. But before that, we beat them a few times in the Champions League. We beat them in the Prem.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
the last,
I still stick with my because the Anfield with and without fans are two different clubs, bro. Like two different teams.
That's true. Yeah, but the last 2 seasons we have struggled against them, so that's why I'm gonna go for the draw.
Yeah,
they are a tough team, and they create chances, bro. They're not gonna
regardless, no matter what form they're in, they're still dangerous.
Yeah, they're not gonna sit back and soak up pressure. They're gonna come at us and come at us hard as well. The only way of winning this, I see, is that if we attack their left, because their left is the weakest side, where they have I think it was Zinchenko, even Cancelo. Cancelo isn't a proper left back, but he still performs well.
He still does, yeah.
But if we attack their left side, I think we might get a goal. But dude, they have quality. Grealish is gonna just go. Grealish tore us apart last season when even we had Van Dijk before his injury.
Oh, yeah, that was
They
the
killed us
7-1.
like 7-2 or whatever it was. You know, and that was because of Grealish. He killed us. So it'll be interesting. It'll be very interesting to see how this game pans out. Anyway, that's our predictions for game week 7. As always, please like, share, subscribe to our videos. It really helps us a lot. And that's what we have for you. So have a good night, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.